Oh, and there we go. I just lost my hard hat because I jumped right into that anvil. Alright, yeah, that's not at all how the rest of this playthrough is going to go. No! Hello everyone, I'm Philadelphus. Today we're going to be playing something a little bit different. An older game from 2006 called Dodge That Anvil. So yeah, Dodge That Anvil is a game that came out way back in 2006, and I think I got it in maybe 07 or 08, and had a lot of fun with it. It's kind of a fun, quirky little game here. And yeah, I kind of forgot about it for quite a few years now, and then I was just thinking about it the other day, discovered it's still around, and that my registration key still worked, and I thought, why not do a little Let's Play of this? So, with that said, let's go ahead and just jump right in. New game here. No. Too long. We'll just stick with that. Alright. So there's a couple different challenge levels. Easy, normal, expert, and 2 mode, where so basically you have a number of lives, normally with these modes here. If you run out of lives, you can restart. You can continue on in the same place where the last level you were on, but you will you'll lose all your items and any of your currency that you have. So tune mode just basically gives you unlimited lives, but we're going to be playing on normal because that's about what I feel like doing. I haven't played this in quite a few years, so stick with normal here. We'll be using the keyboard. I don't need to go to field training because I do remember how to play. And yes, we'll go with the story here because it's kind of funny. The rabbits of Eastwarren have always been unusually intelligent. While other animals stole crops from humans, they watched and learned to grow their own. They prospered for many years by planting vegetable patches in forest clearings. Then, one autumn day, the impossible occurred. Anvils began to rain from the sky. Fearing for their lives, the rabbits fled from the fields, leaving the crops to languish. That poor carrot. They cowered in their burrows, struggling to understand this cruel new twist of fate. Faced with starvation, the greatest minds in Eastwarren called a meeting. They vowed to thwart the relentless Anvil storm using superior technology, such as umbrellas. These new tools, they explained, would in theory allow a very quick and brave rabbit to endure the Anvil onslaught indefinitely. And we'll actually see pretty much everything in that picture at one point or another in the game here. Only one such rabbit volunteered. That would be us. Can one brave bunny feed the entire warren? Who is behind the Anvil storm, and why? Join the intrepid harvester of Eastwarren and find out. And so we shall. Alright, so here we go. We are at the first level here. Enter the Anvil. So let's get to it. Gotta remember where my hands go on the keyboard here. So yeah, every level will start with a little pan over the levels. We can kind of see what we're dealing with here. This is our basic starting level, so not too much fancy. Alright, it's your first day on the job, new harvester. Just dodge those anvils and you'll be fine. You'll have to pick 15 carrots to meet your quota, and you can bring in more if you want to. You'll have 5 chances to complete the harvest. If you want to see your carrot quota, or your remaining chances, simply press P to pause. Alright, so here we are. And now we can run around. And you see that little anvil up in the top of the screen? That timer tells us when it's about to fall. And that little target there shows us where it's going to land. Now, you'll notice if I'm running in a straight line that the target will actually... That's not very good. Oh. Hi, Professor. You're not alone out there, Harvester. We're busy launching beach balls to disrupt the Anvil storm. When a beach ball is on its way, use the extra time to pick carrots. Well, I'm going to use it for explaining the mechanics. Yeah, so beach balls don't hurt you if they land on your head, unlike anvils, which will knock you out cold. But as I was saying, if you're running in a straight line, the target will hit you. Basically, the anvil will hit you if you just keep running in a straight line. So you always have to change direction or speed when an anvil's about to fall. Otherwise, they'll hit you. But we're going to start doing stuff here since we get this anvil out of the way. And we've got this crate up here, RRL, and that contains our first piece of equipment, a hard hat. You got a hard hat. It will protect you from any falling object, even if you're busy picking carrots. Try not to lose. So this is basically a one-time use object that will protect us from any dangerous falling object. Obviously, it won't break if a beach ball lands in our head, but if an anvil does, it will protect us. I'm not going to show it off right now, because I want to save it for in case I actually need it. And you might notice it's getting a bit darker out. So this game actually does have a really nice little day-night cycle here. So that was daytime, and now it's nighttime, and you hear the crickets come out. And, yeah, I just thought that was kind of a cool little touch here. Eventually it'll become daytime again pretty soon here. But anyway, we've been set out here to, we're having fun dodging anvils and everything, but we've been set out here to pick crops, so we should probably start doing that. So you can run up, and the method varies depending on what your input method is. So, but you can pick carrots, and you also have these radishes here. And you notice this poor little radish is shaking and shivering. That's because it's a shy crop, which means when you go to pick it, it has a chance of disappearing and appearing somewhere else in the field. I don't know how that works either. But eventually, if you just keep at it, I'm not sure if it's just a chance or how exactly it works, but eventually you should be able to get it. So, you have an anvil there. Let's go over here, pick up some carrots, pick up some radishes. You see we've got radishes down the bottom left-hand side of the screen there. Radishes are basically like our currency. We'll be able to use them later on. So carrots are what we need to pick in order to finish the level. The radishes are completely optional. We don't need to pick them if we don't want to. But they do increase your score, and like I said, they'll let you buy various items later on in stores. So they're quite handy to have. Come here, you. Gotcha. Yeah, so you generally want to try and pick as many of those as possible. Now we've got another crate here containing another piece of equipment, which is a pair of flippers. You got a pair of flippers. You can move through water at full speed when wearing these. Go on, try them out. Yeah, so I didn't actually show it off before I got them, but if you go into water without flippers, you run at about half speed, which can make dodging anvils a little trickier. But with flippers, you move at full speed. So, and there we go. I just lost my hard hat because I jumped right into that anvil. All right, yeah, that's not at all how the rest of this playthrough is going to go. No. We'll see how things go. So yes, it's very easy to get lax in this game and get yourself whomped. So we just got enough carrots to complete the level there. That's what this thing's about. So that's our exit hole there. But we haven't actually got all the carrots in the map. We got another box here. Sometimes we'll get boxes dropped to us. Ooh, we got a stopwatch. This miraculous invention can actually stop time for 10 seconds. Press shift to turn it on and off. Yes, so this is rather handy. If I press shift right now, we can have an anvil stuck in midair there until the time runs out. And you can actually turn the stopwatch on and off, so and it'll save the amount of time it has left. So you have about another 4 seconds on it, so we can use that time to harvest here. Here comes another anvil. Ooh, that was close. that was a little close. The only problem is that carrots won't pop up and appear if you have the stopwatch enabled while you come near them. So using the stopwatch can be quite a bit of it can be pretty not fiddly, but you have to be quick on the draw to use it sometimes to get the most benefit out of it. Now that flashing star thing with the carrot there means that we have picked all the carrots in this level, and we can now leave here without worrying about having missed any. We got a perfect harvest, as you can see. So yeah, 25 carrots, 5 radishes, doing pretty good. Congratulations, you've unlocked speed mode. To play, select speed mode and start a new game. Yeah, so you can practice your skills in any field or record your best harvest times. Yeah, so there's different modes to this game. This is the story mode that we're in right now. There's also the speed mode. And we'll move on to the second level here, on fertile soil. Now there's also kind of a seasonal progression through this game. You notice it's fall right now. It's autumn. It'll later become winter, and then there'll also be spring and summer, which is another kind of cool little feature that the game has going for it, along with the day-night cycle. Alright, we're expecting good things from this field harvester. It's home to the season's first crop of fat carrots. Each fat carrot you collect is worth 3 points towards your quota. Alright. And along with fat carrots, there are also fat radishes, so I don't know if we're actually going to see any on this map here. But here's a fat carrot. So you notice it takes us a little bit longer to pull out than the regular carrots do, so you got to take that into account when watching anvils. You don't want one to fall on your head while you're stuck pulling a carrot, since you can't cancel the animation for picking a crop once you start it. Oh, got a box delivered here. What's in the box? Well, that was interesting. It's another hard hat. Oh, good. Well, I will certainly never say no to a free hard hat. Now, you see that sign there with the radishes on it? This is a store. Specifically, it's a Whole Mart. Woo! Hi there. You're a customer, right? Right? Great. Okay, let me try to remember the greetings. Yeah, okay, I got it. Welcome to Whole Mart. Can I interest you in any of our low prices? Yes, you can. So this is all the equipment we can get. Got the hard hat, which we already have, an armor vest, which can protect us from explosions, such as can be caused by dynamite and other things later on. We've got flippers already. We've got a small Vegemagnet. Well, I'll come back to this because we're ready to get one in a second. We've got an umbrella, which can be used to let you float slower if you want. It lets you cross larger areas of distance, and also can protect you from things that land on it, like anvils. One-time use, much like the hard hat. Got dynamite, which can blow up rocks and also unearth crops from fields, which we'll see later on. And the stopwatch, which I've already shown off, letting you freeze time for up to 10 seconds. I'm going to get a small Vegemagnet here. There's actually 3 sizes of Vegemagnet. There's the small, big, and I think the huge Vegemagnet. And basically each one just increases the range that they work. And what they do is whenever you pick a crop, then oops, wrong button. There we go. You don't actually have to touch it. You just need to get close to it, and the Vegemagnet will pick it up for you. So they're incredibly handy, and I pretty much always like to have one on me, even if it's a small one. Basically, the large and the huge ones just increase the range at which they work. But yeah, even a small one is great because it keeps you from having to go and walk over every single carrot. So yeah, this is a rather useful piece of equipment here. So let's go exploring around here. Looks like it's getting towards nighttime. Got another field here. Watch that anvil. Oh, we got another shy radish there. Oop. Drop that anvil. Oh, we got another crate being delivered us. So yeah, so every so often we'll get crates instead of anvils. Yeah, we got a stopwatch. Excellent. Oh, we'll just pause that anvil there. And, oh yeah, so stopwatches can also freeze shy crops in place, allowing you to grab them without them disappearing. So that's another useful benefit they have. Got another 4 seconds on the clock here. Quick, pick. Oh, and that got us our carrot quota. Whenever you get your quota, actually, it'll reset at whatever anvils are about to drop, which is kind of nice. So if you have an anvil about imminently ready to drop on you, it'll reset it. So that's pretty handy. So we're going to try and get all the carrots here. And there's this area up here with some rocks up there that we can't seem to reach. So that's actually a secret area, which I will go over in just a second here. If we come down here, come up to show you another thing. Over on this field, we've got a rock sitting on this corner of the field, right? Well, here's a cool thing. Anvils can break rocks. And sometimes, there's nifty stuff hiding underneath them. Oh, okay, there went my hard hat. Good job. Try not to let that happen to you too often. But, yeah. Come up here, pick up this stuff. And that'll give us a perfect harvest. But before that, we're going to take a leap of faith off here and discover that there are clouds that we can walk on up here, actually. And this is how we get to that secret area that was up there. Ooh, oh! And took an anvil right to the noggin. Good job. Now, I see whenever you take an anvil, that if you hit by an anvil, that will remove all your protective gear, unfortunately. So we've now lost our Vegemagnet. And I want to go rebuy that in a little bit. Yeah, so gotta dodge those up here. Jump. Now, unfortunately, you can't do much over here without a stick of dynamite, which we don't have. But if you do blow that up, there's a secret exit to this level, which will take you to... Okay, that was close. It'll take you to a set of warp tunnels, which will actually let you access... It'll basically let you... Wow, I walked right into that, didn't I? The warp tunnels will let you jump ahead a couple levels, but that will have us skip levels that I'd like to show us. And you can't actually go back and do them once you've jumped ahead, so we're not going to do that right now. Alright, while we're here, I'm going to pick up another small Vegemagnet, so I have it for the future. And maybe a hard hat, just as insurance there. Alright, I don't have enough to get the dynamite now. But anyway, since we've got all the carrots for this level, let's get on out of here. Move on to the next one. Another perfect harvest. Very nice. 35 carrots, 10 radishes. So let's see what the next level has to offer here. Alright, so you can see it's now become winter. I'm not sure if it's exactly, it's roughly 1 or 2 fields per season. So, alright, so field 3, river crossing. And you can see it's now winter. There's snow covering the ground. The river, the water is ice there. And yeah, but there's still crops growing for whatever reason. The snow is falling, and that means it's time to wrap up this season's harvest. Be very careful near patches of ice. If you don't cover up your feet with something, you could get stuck. Yes, Professor Lapin is right there. My niece, Lavender, has been assisting us with our field research. She has a research burrow in this field, in fact. perhaps you could pay her a visit? Yeah, I think we'll do that as well, too, while we're at it. So yeah, ice. If you jump on ice without a pair of flippers on, you will get frozen for a few seconds, and that can be very bad if an anvil's about to fall on your head, because the ice does not stop anvils from falling. So try to avoid that. Don't jump on ice without your flippers. So that's kind of nice. That gives them another use apart from just letting you run faster in water. All right, now my Vegemagnet doesn't seem to carry over between fields, which is a little annoying. I'd forgotten about that. Oh well, we got one anyway. You got a Vegemagnet. This special device will attract nearby vegetables, thus making your job easier. Larger Vegemagnets have even more power. Yes, yes, they do. Well, that was very nice. The game randomly gave us one anyway, so I'm quite happy with that. Missed me. It's kind of nice when you get oh, that was close. Okay, it's kind of nice when you get a nice long line of vegetables like this. You can just basically kind of let the recoil from when you pick one send you in a position to pick another one. So works pretty well. Let that Anvil go. Got another box here. Let's see what we got. See what we got. We got a stopwatch. Excellent. Let's use it on this field. Gets a few free seconds for picking stuff. Yeah, we still have 5 seconds left. All right. Let's come over here and we'll use it over here. Oop. Pick the carrot. Pick the carrot. Oh, there we go. All right. Ooh, okay, that was close. Don't waffle about too much. It's rather dangerous. Let's hope this is flippers. I could really use some flippers. No, it's an umbrella. Ah, all right. This handy object can shield you from falling objects. It also helps you float through the air. Press Shift to open and close it. Yeah. So if you press Shift, you can open and close your umbrella. And we've reached our carrot quota there, as you can see. And with the umbrella open, it'll act like a hard hat. Basically, it'll protect you from a single falling object, and it'll let you float through the air. As you can see, I'm kind of floating around here. I'm just going to turn it off so I can jump easier. And jump. And we can go for a long sail here. And oh, I almost landed on the ice. That could have been bad. All right, got a whole mart here, so we're going to go shopping. Saving for a rainy day, our umbrellas are on sale right now. So sometimes various levels will have certain objects that are on sale. I think these are on the 8. They're on sale for 4 here. We're going to buy some flippers so we can stand on ice without problems. That's going to be very handy. Pick up our umbrella again. Pick up these vegetables. Now we can run around on the ice, like, no problem. So yeah, there's a couple new things on this level. For instance, there's a daisy frozen into this block of ice here. Now, blocks of ice work just like regular rocks, except that you can get frozen on them if you don't have flippers. So we're going to break them with the anvils here. We'll come back to that daisy in just a second. I'm going to show it off. I'm going to take this off so I can fall normally. There we go. So remember, there's 2 daisies here. Whenever you see a daisy, there's... Oh, wow, I walked right into that again, didn't I? Whenever you see a daisy, there's always 2 of them on the level. All right, well, that box was another umbrella, so that's cool. We're going to use that to jump over here and start making vegetables. If I could get my hands on the right key, that'd be helpful. There we go. So those daisies are actually really useful. And I'll show you why in just a second here. We need to find the third one, which is usually going to be hiding under a rock or something. Oh, unless they're out in the open. Sometimes they are occasionally out in the open, but oftentimes they're under rocks. So I'm going to try pressing the button to pull up a vegetable, and that will let you pull up a daisy, even if you can't see it. So what's that you've got there, Harvester? A daisy? Well, I'm not sure what the strategic value of that is, but feel free to hang on to it. It might make a nice gift. Indeed. We're going to go pay Lavender a visit, bring her a couple daisies here, and pick all 3 in this field. Whenever you have a piece of equipment that you're holding, like a stopwatch or a piece of dynamite or an umbrella or daisies, if you run over another one, you'll just drop whatever you're holding and pick up the new thing. But yeah, so this is Lavender's hole here. LL, Lavender Lapin. Jump in there. Hi, I'm Lavender. It's nice to meet you. What a lovely bouquet. I just love daisies. Thank you. My job is to keep a log for progress on the harvest. It seems like you're doing really well so far. Stay safe. Alright, so we got +5 lives for bringing all 3 daisies. I'm not exactly sure how it works if it's like 1 daisy gives you 1 life, 2 daisies gives you 3, and all 3 daisies gives you 5. But we've completed the harvest here, so let's go on to the next field. All 40 carrots. all 10 radishes. We got an extra 5 lives, which will be very helpful when I keep accidentally running into anvils. And with that, I think that's a good spot to call it for our first episode here. We're on to Midnight Harvest for our next level here. So yeah, I do like how it shows the actual equipment we've got on us, like our flippers, armor vest, and hat when we're in the overworld map here like this. So yeah, anyway, I've been Philadelphus. I do hope you've been enjoying this. I really enjoyed this game when I was younger, and it's good to see it's still pretty fun. So anyway, I will see you all in the next video.